Suit clear!
Suit clear!
Suit clear!
Suit clear!
Suit clear! Emergency power! Baltimore, this is Amachitas. We've had a problem. Over. Baltimore, this is Amachitas. Please respond. Over. Horston, this is Amachitas. Can you hear me? Shoot! Starlight, Fireball, check the ship. I want to know if we're losing air.
Cabin pressure holding steady at 1 atmosphere, Cherry. Life support exchange crystal working at standard volume.
Check the ship anyway. Fireball, you may end up going outside, so be ready. Spitfire, keep trying to contact the ground. Dragonfly, I want a diagnostic on the telepresence matrix.
Baltimore, this is Amachitas. Comms check. Baltimore, this is Amachitas. Comm check. Baltimore, tracking. This is Amachitas. Comms check on backup. Wait. Commander? I'm not picking up the ESA satellite network. At all.
Do you think we lost the antenna?
Indicator light is green, and I'm getting all sorts of static. Just no signals from the satellites.
Telepresence crystal is intact, but it's got no power.
Isn't the spell supposed to work so long as either side is getting mana?
Yeah? I really don't like this.
Spitfire to engine bay. Medical emergency. Spitfire to engine bay for medical emergency. Belay that. I'm all right. Dragonfly, have you tried to use any magic since whatever happened?
No, I haven't.
Don't. I just gave myself a mild case of magic exhaustion by trying to cast 3 spells at once. Commander?
Yes, I'm here.
We're in serious trouble. The drive crystal's intact, but my scan failed before I could verify it as undamaged. The electronics and power feeds all look intact, but every single power crystal is shattered. Worse than shattered, gone to dust. There are a couple of bolts floating around back here, and I see some distortion in the walls. That bang we felt was probably all those gems going bang. Waste of a couple days' meals.
Break out the spares then.
We haven't got any. The power array was massively redundant. Twilight and I figured that we'd be fine if a few of them burned out or even blew out. We never imagined they'd all blow up at the same time.
Okay, so what have we got left then?
2 backup mana batteries for bridge systems. 8 mana batteries for the maneuvering thruster blocks, and the batteries in the suit thruster packs.
What about the main thrusters?
They were powered from the drive's supply. Consider them dead.
Wonderful. Well, we'll think of something. Get up here and strap back in. At least we have air and water still, so that still works. And we still have 30 days worth of food.
More than that, Amachitas was originally a 7-mare vessel. We have 30 days of rations for Fireball, and then 30 days for 6 ponies. And there's only 4 of us.
3. I'm a changeling, not a pony. I don't have to eat normal food. Not much, anyway.
Good. But Fireball can eat our food if he needs to, so we can wait a while for rescue. How are our other consumables?
Thrusters show 100% mana levels and steady. Deploying backup solar arrays. Electric charge was dropping like a brick.
Hold still. Never mind that. You'd need me to unsuit for most of that anyway. I just need time to recover my magic. How much time? Commander, we need to shut down all non-essential magic-powered equipment right now. I think we're in a magic-poor environment for some reason.
Yeah. That lines up with what I'm seeing here. The bridge magic batteries are down to about 1/3 capacity.
Do it.
Okay, we're stable enough. Nothing's drawing magic now except the nav ball and control systems, but we're not gaining anything back.
That's impossible. Magic permeates the universe. It's stronger around life, but we ought to be getting more mana than just barely enough to run that.
Mana permeates the universe around Equestria. It's possible that there are magic-rich and magic-poor places.
But Bucephalus isn't one of them. We sent a probe to orbit it. We know it had more than enough magic for the telepresence spells to work.
Bucephalus was in a different place in its orbit. There's so much about this universe we don't know that...
Spitfire, what are you... Oh, sweet Celestia! That's Bucephalus! We shouldn't be anywhere near that close.
I noticed the nav ball. Prograde markers well in the brown. If we were still in solar orbit, as we should have been, it would have been in the blue. That's not Bucephalus! Those volcanoes are all in the wrong place!
Definitely not Bucephalus. Alexander's missing, and instead there's 2 asteroids orbiting really close and... Whoa! At least 11 satellites where there should be only 1.
Not important now. Starlight, is there any way to feed bridge power to the main engines? We're not in our own solar system anymore. We might not even be in the same universe. Oh, what have I gotten us all into now? Stay with me, Starlight. Work the problem. Can we get power to the engines? Right. Yes. It would take about 10 minutes, but both batteries at full charge would only power the engines at full throttle for about 3 seconds. The batteries are backups. They were only meant to power the bridge, not the engines. And we don't have anything close to full charge. And we'd lose most of the controls to do it. So all we have left is the RCS system. Can we at least dump bridge power to those? Not without a spacewalk. The thrusters replaced chemical thrusters and are similarly self-contained. Okay, good news is that makes things simple. Okay, Spitfire, watch the levels in the thrusters. I want to know if they drop below 20%. That's my safety margin. We're going to shallow out our approach enough so that if we're lucky, we skip off the atmosphere and back out into space. If we're less lucky, we make a controlled landing.
And if our luck's out, we have a bad day.
Bad day? You mean this doesn't already qualify as a bad day?
We are not having a bad day. I am going to land this ship and we are all going to be rescued and everything is going to work out just fine. Starlight, remove one of the batteries and get me back the main engines. Even a few seconds at low thrust is better than nothing, and we might regenerate a little bit of power. Fireball, secure everything as tightly as you can. Then both of you get back here and strap in. It's going to be a very bumpy ride.